lo que tú quieras, bailame en el tubo. Suave. Yo te doy lo que tú quieras, bailame en el tubo. Suave. Yo te doy lo que tú quieras, bailame en el tubo. Suave.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of Freeform Fridays on the Test Change. Woo child, woo child, woo child. Hold on. I hope you all had a good week. From what I hear, the week has been interesting online. From what I hear, there's pseudo love and TikTok going on. There's the Bachelorette going on another social media platform. I heard your questions about polyamory. Like I said last night, did some research into why all of a sudden you all were asking me to bring up the polyamory question again. And because I don't want to just, hey, lovely, I don't want to just speak in general about polyamory because I feel like you all will take that and use it for a specific situation. Just like I said last night, until I can pinpoint a timeline, I'm gonna have to leave your questions about polyamory in limbo because I don't want you to take my words and twist them and say that I'm taking one side over the other or shaming someone, because that's not what's going on. Hell, I'm not even following for real what's going on. Even though I keep getting pseudo real time updates, I will just tell you this: the math is not mathing. The math is not mathing at all. Oh,
Girl, it's about to be a fight.
it's about to be a girl fight. But I was telling people all these different things across
Girl,
social
this
media.
TikTok shenanigans is just literally depressing me. So
Well,
then I go on TikTok. Hold on. Then I go on TikTok, right? And so Crystal out here, I love her. That's my girl. That's my boo. That's my
wait,
boo.
are you talking about our Crystal?
Yes.
Okay. I saw her on IG, and if y'all are not following her on IG, go, because she has some beautiful videos out today regarding
And
her.
music. Don't forget her music too. It's on iTunes.
I'm not taking away from that, but she opened the curtains to her personal life, just a smidget for us, and has some beautiful videos up regarding her love story. And baby, now if you're not ready to fall in love again, don't go watch it, because this will make you want to fall in love again with somebody. It will. But go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
So this girl gonna sit here and say in her black scent, and yes, it's full on black scent. And she was just like, I'm gonna take this comment. I guess somebody, I think Black Crystal 777 commented on her video when she was talking about y'all think black women start everything. And she was like, we do. What didn't you hear? And she's like, y'all need to stop doing that. And then Crystal's just like, no, we do. We do. I don't know what you heard. We do. The original woman was black. So we good. Thanks. Have a good day. Thank you for your services. You can go sit down now. So I just sent you a video, which I think you should watch, and you'll get some more informed content, and I'll go on from there. So, so take a look.
I'm gonna mute myself first.
Hey Kiki, how are you doing? Goodness, I got a job at the airport. Oh, that's amazing! Yay! Yay! I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good. You got out of there before they could push you out of there. Praise the Lord and hallelujah.
full Gemini.
I didn't.
No, I'm
That was
sorry. You,
bad.
you went like 85% Gemini right there.
That wasn't even 50%.
Yeah, wait a minute. I feel like Ray J right now. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That wasn't even 50%, darling.
If y'all are not following DMAC 5 by 5 on the ticker talk, please go. Because, and I do have some amazing news. I have to wait a few days before I can disclose it to you all because I have to wait for some official paperwork to be sent to me, like snail mail. Uh, but I can say this, and I did get permission to say this. And actually, this is a quote. I was told that I'm a real one, and that I continue to fight for my people and for marginalized people. And I am being added to something that I know I can't get in the time machine and go back to people's childhoods, but from this day forward, I can make sure other children don't go through that. And I am DMAC already knows. I think I scared my neighbors early today, y'all. Cause woo was it a praise fest up in here? And no, this is not a clout chase. This is not a money grab. This is something. It's not a paid position, but I take it as a badge of honor. I take it as a badge of honor. So
Yeah, so yeah, no, that was necessary. And I told you, girl, I was like, watch, just give me a moment. I'm gonna get back to my I have time to be petty girl, and it's gonna be cute.
yeah, and you know I love that series that you did. I woo, celebrate me home.
Because I was just like, girl, if I need to see a video of you acting like that in front of your grandparents. I tagged her in the video too. I didn't even care. Pull up, sweetness, pull up. Come through with the come
Now we
through.
ask somebody to pull up, they never do. Oh, y'all can't. Oh crap, I forgot. These are super light because I just okay. I tried to be creative myself.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I just didn't realize I didn't have enough fingernail polish because I was gonna do each finger a different color, but I didn't replace my fingernail polish. So,
No, but I'm just like, see, y'all kill me. These people kill me out here in these streets, trying to act like us, be like us, do everything like us. But then when the tables are turned and they you actually need to stand in the gap, you ain't nowhere to be seen. You
yeah,
ain't nowhere to be seen. Because I was like, I had to record that a couple of times though, because I was so angry and I had to dial it back and get the quiet anger to come out. And I was just like, girl, you wouldn't even last even 5 minutes as a dark skinned black woman. Not even 5 minutes. So miss me with this. This is how I talk shenanigans. Now, yes, are there white people who live amongst black people and some of the vernacular does rub off on them? Yes, but for you, honey, it doesn't even look natural. It doesn't even
yeah.
sound natural.
I have a friend. I'm not gonna say her name because
Oh,
even though I've talked to her about coming on the show, I've talked to her about coming on the show to talk about other things. But my thing is, people have criticized her for having a black scent, but it's not a black scent. She grew up in one particular neighborhood in Cincinnati, Ohio. Literally everybody that lives in this neighborhood sounds the same. If you all are familiar with Cat Williams, you know what this woman sounds like. And if you think I'm joking, ask anybody from Cincinnati from that area. And those from Cincinnati, all I got to say is A1. They know what I'm talking about. Everybody sounds the same. But let me tell you, while most people don't try to give her that criticism around me, we were in a club together. Maybe some of y'all were in junior achievement at your high schools. I don't know if it was regional or if it was coast to coast. I don't know. I don't know. I've told y'all my upbringing. So when I don't know if something is coast to coast in the United States, please don't come for me because I honestly don't know. But there was one night a girl came up to me that was not in junior achievement and threatened to stab me. I didn't know this girl. I didn't know what the issue was, but then I found out that there was a recreation center across the street from where we got. And sometimes if we got out early, because our parents were like, we're coming to pick you up at this time. So we would go over to the rec center because there were adults there. It was lit up and we would watch the game. So I started dating a dude that was playing over there. Old girl caught feelings for dude and decided that if she literally eliminated me, he would want her. Do you know my homegirl was like, before you stab her, you're going to have to stab me. And throughout my life, throughout my activism, starting from high school, this woman used her privilege to always make sure I was safe, to always make sure my voice was heard and other Black people's voices were heard. And even though she has 4 biracial children, she never weaponizes them, never refers to them as such. You just hear her go, oh, I'm so proud of my daughter. Oh, I'm so proud of my son. That's it. That's it. Like y'all need to recognize a Black sin in a faux person. Oh, Pizza Hut, geeky. I forgot where you live. That's maybe you need to come visit me. Pizza Hut ain't been the same since 1996. But and don't try to come for me for my age because
You ain't lying.
some of y'all that are just getting off the formula or just being weaned off the tit don't even look. Don't play with me. Let's roll to this next video. Here we go.
$7. There's no way America's minimum wage is $7. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? I don't even know what Australia's minimum wage is. Australia's $19. $19.84. What's New Zealand? New Zealand is 21. That's better, but I do know that the price of living there is a lot more expensive than Australia. But fuck, America. $7.25 in America. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Are you guys alright?
No, we are not okay. But you want to know what the biggest irony of this is? You'll have Americans go to these places, not complain about the prices, even come home and go, "This is so much cheaper over there. I should have bought more and brought it home." But then come home and claim that raising the minimum wage from 7.25 will inflate prices. Make it make sense, Jesus. Make it make sense.
The prices are already inflated here, people. What you talking about?
Because I'm still trying to figure out why the United States, the cost of living varies from region to region.
Because where I am, it's 8.
Because where I was born and where I spent most of my developing years, and until COVID, I went back 6 times a year. Check to my social media, y'all will see. But I digress. If the price of a 1 bedroom was this, period, it didn't matter where you moved. Now, this is excluding custom housings, mansions, because when somebody buys a mansion or a bigger house, they want customizations made. So, yeah, you have to pay for that. I'm excluding all of that because I don't want y'all to be like, Taz, what about, what about, what about? Stop, what about, and stupidity. The cost of living state to state shouldn't vary that much. Why does it cost more to live in Los Angeles than it does Atlanta, Georgia? It's all
Shoot.
the same country. All of the goods are made at the same rate. How can a company look at a state and go, I'm gonna charge you more? Because that's what they're doing. Realize, people, that's what doing, but y'all have a problem with us small business owners that have one set price, not just for the United States, but country to country. And y'all like, that's too much. I can't pay that. But you willing to be at the ripe old age of 55 and still needing to have roommates to be comfortable in your apartment because rent is so high where you choose to live. And to me, that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because I was discussing this earlier today. Yesterday. Because they were saying, you know what? If we actually realize the $1 billion buying power Black people have, and actually utilize it to actually buy from black people who sell things. I couldn't think of the actual terminology. I'm sorry, so forgive me. Um, but if we buy from black people who actually do, anything, whether it's IT like yourself, or photography like me, or singing, or wedding planning, or flower arranging, any of that, and just buy from black content creators. But I said that's all well and good, all well and good. I approve that plan. I approve it. The only problem is when it comes to us buying from black people, we're always constantly expecting a discount. We're expecting those same services that you would get over there for a lesser price. And I'm just like, well, wait a minute. You're willing to pay somebody else this amount of money. I'm charging the same amount of money, but you want to pay me the same amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kills me, because my cousin, and I don't even care if you know who I'm talking about, if this is you I'm talking about, then it is what it is. But my cousin was having her son was having she was having basically a birthday party for her son. He was turning 2, I think, at the time. And she was just like, well, hey, I know you're doing photography. How much would you charge me to take some pictures for the birthday party? I was just like, oh, no problem. Well, what did you need? Were you looking for prints, or just a flash drive? What's going on? What are we looking at? She's
Mm-hmm.
like, well, I wanted some prints, and still, if you can, put some on a flash drive that I can make some more prints later, that's fine. I said, okay, cool, no problem. So she's like, well, how much would that be? I said that would be about $250.
Which is extremely fair. That's extremely fair. Extremely. Because I do photography myself. And the labor, the equipment, the editing behind it, that's extremely fair.
I mean, normally for a flash drive, and because she wanted about 10 8 by 11s, and about like maybe 15, maybe I think about 20
Oh,
4
she
by
wanted the
6s.
premium Walmart package plus some. She wanted Walmart and Ola Mills to come together and have a baby.
And I was just like, normally for something like that, a professional photographer would charge you at minimum, at least $500 for at least 10
You're
8 by 11s.
and that's and that's with them giving you like a friends and family discount. Let's be real. That's with them giving you a friends and family discount.
I said, as a budding photographer at the time when she asked me, I was just like, I was just breaking in, and I know I have an eye for it, but I still had things to work out with the camera, and editing. I hadn't even journeyed into editing at that time. Like, I had not even gone there, because what I was going to do was I was going to slide my uncle, who's who's another photographer. It's like, hey, I'll give you $100 if you can edit these for me. I'll give you so see, that $250 would have went to the person who was going to be editing. So $100. So I would have made $150. I would have only made $150 at the end of that deal. And see,
And
then
be
I would have,
proactive with that.
and then I would, and see, not even that. I would have took still $40 out of that 250 to go to Walmart and just get those pictures printed.
Well, here's the thing. There's a photographer I work with in my area that has shot me and other people. I edit for him. And because I have the equipment, I print for him. Whether he's shooting me, we're collabing on it. So he has to, no matter what job he has, incorporate my cost into it too. Because y'all think photographers work alone. Photographers do not always work alone. And when you have a problem with their cost, you got to realize sometimes there's independent people like me that are actually saving you money because we have the equipment already to get you your prints, to get you your frames. And black folks, quit looking for a damn discount because you don't ask for a discount from white people, but and this is what pisses me off. You'll see a white person make a Black Lives Matter or Black History Month anything. You don't ask them for a discount. That's who you need to be asking for a discount. You've already been given a leg up. But we black business owners, you think you're supposed to just walk. No, y'all want to borrow so much from the colonizers, except for the shit that you're supposed to borrow from them. Because white people don't ask other white people for discounts. Now, I'm not talking about the Karens and the Darrens and the Richards and the Beckys, okay? Because they just want everything for free from everybody. They will make up a story, come in with rat feces in their purse to put it on their plate after they done consumed everything and be like, see, this was in my food. So you ate it and spit that out? I should get it for free. We ain't talking about them. They're a whole different subspecies themselves. But baby, if I give you a discount, that means that I'm gonna have to upcharge somebody else in order to pay my bills this month. My prices are my prices. If you are willing to, you know, pay Rebecca, Chelsea, Cassidy, Michaela, and JoJo all this, why can't you pay me? Because all they're doing is sitting watching what I drop, watering down what I drop, and selling it to you. And let
I'm
me
just,
add another caveat. Black folks, stop getting on the internet going, if people want to see you win, they'll help you win. But you are sitting there liking and watching the posts of fellow black entrepreneurs and you ain't helped them once. You ain't helped them once, but you expect their loyalty, their following, their money. But when are you putting your money where your mouth is? We're not about to Jeff Bezos the black community. We're not under my watch, not today, tomorrow, or the next day.
and and also in that comment, I said, see, here's another thing: is you got these people who make it, and black people be mad at them for making it. You got the black people who are mad at them for making it. You got the ones that are, like, oh, I'm glad another one of us made it out of this situation. And then you got the other ones who are both glad that they got out of the situation, but really mad that they got out of the situation. That crab mentality that they have, that slavery has given to us, is still in effect today, because you can't have one black woman make it to a, because what's that movie? The Family That Prays. Robin Givens, give her her flowers. Give her her flowers. She has worked and worked hard to do what she's done. Okay, don't give me that face. I'm not saying that she hasn't done some shady things. I'm not saying that. Don't give me that.
I would say a better example would be Angela Bassett because Robin Givens has notoriously just sucked her way into shit.
I'm not saying about that. I'm talking about in the movie. In the movie,
That's how she
she
got
was.
into the movie.
Will you listen? In the movie, she's playing the opposite of what the other sister is playing, who did do the whole sleep thing to the top. And she's just
Yeah.
like, it's girls like you who have made it hard for girls like me trying to work our way through the system and not give up the cooch.
That must have been really hard for her to portray. That really showed her acting ability.
I'll punch you in your face.
Please
Leave
don't.
Robin alone. Leave
Please,
leave Robin alone.
I ain't gonna
Leave
leave
Robin
her.
alone.
She
Leave
should have left that. She should have left that last husband alone. That walked down the aisle, and then at the reception was like, "Can we get this annulled?"
again. Leave her alone. She has suffered enough.
She ain't suffered shit. She done made other people suffer shit. Yeah,
Anyway, we'll both see that. Well, we can agree to disagree. I say she suffered enough.
I seen her on the set of Harlem Nights.
That
She
wasn't
made up.
Robin Givens.
Robin Givens was in Harlem Nights. She was sewn into a dress because I'm good friends with a very prominent extra that was on that show, and that's how
I
it
know
became.
Leela Rashad was on there, but I don't remember seeing her on there.
She was sewn into her dress, baby. Go back and look. Go back and look.
I'm questioning now. That's never a good look. Anyway, but in that movie, it displays what I'm talking about, where you have these people, and I'm just like, you can't. This dichotomy of black people, again, we're still paying for the mess that we make here. That was made to us when we were brought here against our will. We're still paying for it. Because even if you work hard, even if you follow all the rules, you play the game, you make sure you don't make no mistakes, you make sure you double, triple, quadruple, quintuple check your work over and over again to make sure that the numbers add up to the way they're supposed to add up. And every time we get this close to the finish line, the line moves. And I'm just like, what is it going to take for us to, what? I'm tired of playing this crapshoot. I'm tired. I'm tired. We've tried so many times. Black Wall Street could have been great for us, but because they depend so much on us, dependent, quote unquote, depending on them, when we really don't, they were like,
But
well, we can't have these black people not coming to buy our products. We can't have these black people surviving on their own without us.
but change isn't going to come until Black people, as a collective, truly understand the power of their dollar.
I mean, I
Because
would have thought that was evident with Black Panther. I really would have.
mm-mm. Even post antebellum, why do you think the GOP worked so hard to try to create coons in the Black community? The GOP understands, and why do you think they have so many coons on the payroll? Where the Black dollar stands. When we collectively understand the power of the Black dollar, because why do you think they keep feeding to us that we're on welfare, that we're on food stamps? They want us to stop spending the dollar and go, well, if they saying we get, because I heard this week, I was like, what? Somebody said that automatically Black people get tax exemptions, tax cut. Since when?
Where?
Since when? But I'm just like, they keep feeding this to us. So if we collectively was like, well, fuck it, let's quit our jobs. They keep saying these benefits are out for us. You know how quickly this economy will crash? There will be no more capitalism within the United States if Black people stop spending their dollar.
Or stop working.
And here's the thing, Black folks, understand your power by what they have destroyed decade after decade after decade up until the 1980s. And even what they're trying to do now, because in the past 3 years, I have seen on social media where Black collectives have come together, purchased large amounts of land to create subdivisions that are safe spaces for Black people to live and work and worship. And these Black people these white people are losing their mind just on social media before the groundbreaking has happened.
Oh, I saw that.
Power. Understand your power. The capitalism within the United States sustains itself because of your dollar. This is why Nike is now removing its products from Foot Locker so it can make Foot Locker go under. And then you can finally get Nike stores where that's all you can get it, because I promise you, the discounts in the Nike club that you used to get at Dick's, you ain't gonna get no more. Because they're paying $20, if that, to get a shoe made by minors in a perceived third, and I'm saying perceived third world country, because America tries to act like it's first world, and America is the most ghetto of it all, the most
Well, that was proven by the last clip.
And my thing is, they'll take a $20 shoe and sell it to your dumb ass for $200. If they take out the wholesalers and the resellers, they can sell you that same shoe for what the fuck they want to sell it to you for. And you goofies will still go out and buy it.
Not us.
If you look at us small business owners and go, I can't pay $24 for a t-shirt, but you walked into Nike outlet or Dick's or Foot Locker and paid $35 just for it to say Nike, just do it. Are you serious? Well, we took the time to come up with the slogan, come up with the design, colors, proper dimensions, match it to the right cut of the shirt, cut of the pants, everything. You're willing to pay somebody to give you a generic Walmart shirt that just says the company name and their slogan on it. That they pay networks to put that same stuff on the TV to get you into the stores, but you're willing to go around pay to be a walking billboard for a multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar conglomerate. But you got a problem with the price of small bit. You know what? Let's go to the next video before I get canceled, before I cuss these people out. Let's go.
Asian, Latina, Caucasian, Black. Long ago, the four races lived together in harmony. And only Ariana Grande, master of all four races, could unite them. Though her singing skills are great, she has a lot to learn before she's ready to save anyone. But I believe Ariana Grande can save pop culture.
I can't. No.
But you know what makes this even funnier? I watched a podcast where Ariana and her brother gave the proper pronunciation to their name, and you know I'm all about pronouncing people's names properly. It was never Grande. It's Grandy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Chrissy Teigen is really Chrissy Teigen. Denzel Washington is actually Denzel Washington. Cicely Tyson is actually Cecily Tyson.
She said it on multiple occasions when she was here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just pointing it out to the folks. Like, y'all got to realize sometimes people just see something, and I know that I could possibly mispronounce something. That's why I tell y'all, my apologies. Do not take my pronunciation of something as fact. I could be messing it up.
But I'm just like, hey. But so yeah, I'm a label hole when it comes to Under Armour. I'm sorry.
But first of all, Under Armour looks so good on you. They need to sponsor you. I said it, Under Armour. Y'all need to just sponsor him. You know, I've said even before we were friends, when we just noticed each other on the TikTok, and I would notice, like, I mean, you look good in everything, but it's something about that. Under Armour looks like they have a mold of your body, and they're like, let's just make this. People come and buy it. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no clue. But I was just like, when it comes, and two, I bought stock.
And just fits me the most perfect way, and I just have the perfect voice. I didn't.
Anyway, the only reason I honestly I got stock in Under Armour, so I need to make it go up.
Oh, maybe I should make my company publicly traded because I need some stock options. Actually, I need to just fucking retire. That's what I want to do. Like, who are we fooling? I love what I do, but I'm tired of doing what I do. I just
He said we got smart water. Oh no. Water and coffee sponsor. I can't. I'm done with you, Geeky. I'm done.
see this. This why we need Monty to just stop being sick and stop being sickly.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Okay, because he's the one that got everybody thinking that we had like a collective plan for all these sponsors he feels that this channel should have. I got a witness. Monty comes up with the he don't even tell us before we go live. We will be live and Monty will just be like, and you should sponsor us. We don't know. This is not. But let's run this month's ad, and after that, we're gonna get into the rest of these videos. So see y'all in 2 and 2.
Looks like you lost another one.
Okay. Let's go into the next video. Let's see how this plans out.
Oh, you serious?
Stop playing with me. Stop playing
You
with me.
serious?
Stop fucking playing with me,
Nissa,
bro.
you serious?
Stop playing with me,
That's
bro.
fucked up.
This your mother, right?
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Excuse my language, but y'all know how I talk. Um, First of all, I couldn't have been a mother unless somebody grabbed me up by the collar, because that would have ended well before that video would have been shot. Second of all, if y'all have followed me for any period of time, y'all know how my kids are and we don't play. Before that bitch would have been able to land a smack on my face, her arm would have been broken. But how was this woman standing there going, "Excuse me, excuse me"? What you? What the fuck you mean? And you got a New York accent? Aren't y'all always trying to intimidate the rest of us online? Going, "I'm from New York, New York. You know the places where the are made up." What the fuck? How you standing there letting yourself get smacked multiple? And I think I know because y'all know when people send me blind react, I just immediately put it into the notepad. But I think I know who sent it. And this motherfucker is from New York. You ain't shit. You knew this was gonna trigger me. Don't. And I'm sorry. Even if I was asked, like if somebody was like, "Hey, I got a confrontation with such and such and such and such. I just want to talk to them. Can you record this so the police know what's going on?" The moment I see you snatch up somebody, mama, I'm done recording. I'm throwing hands with you. That ain't even got to be my mama. I'm throwing hands with you. One thing for certain, two things for sure. No, no, unless you can show me primary proof that this mama was a bullshit ass mama, bitch, I'm whooping your ass on site. And it couldn't have been my mama, and it couldn't have been me. D-Mac, your because this done sent me.
Yeah, I was participating in the mannequin challenge for a minute because I was just stunned. Because he thought my camera froze because I didn't move for like a good couple of seconds. I was like,
And this is a mother of color.
girl, don't get me to lying. I sent you my clip. I want everybody to see it.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
It's the save one.
This
So,
done. This. Oh, okay. I gotta save it first. Uh,
it,
let's go to the next video while
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
working to get this up.
I've been dating this guy for 3 months. Him and the mother of his 5-year-old child split almost 2 years ago after being in an on again, off again relationship for 14 years. After the split, he realized he wanted to try again to get his family back, but she wanted nothing to do with him, so he moved on. He has dated on and off since then, but no real relationship. Fast forward to when he met me. He was happy again for the first time in a long time. Things moved quite fast for us and were going great. He told me I was the best thing to come into his life since his son, and he could see great potential in the future for our relationship. We got along great, respected and appreciated each other, and shared the same values and morals, etc. Something he didn't have with his ex. Their relationship was so toxic. She somehow found out he was dating me and has been hounding him every single day for 3 months about missing him, how much she loves him and wants her family back. He's been pretty open and honest about it all and shows me the text. But in the last couple weeks, I've noticed him being more sneaky about texting her. Well, last week, he laid it out on me that he wanted to try again with his ex so his son can grow up with his family. My ex comes from a very toxic, broken home, and he has been open and honest about not wanting his son to go through what he went through. So he's willing to put his happiness on hold and sacrifice a good relationship, ours, to go back to his ex for the sake of full control on raising his son. He knows he will likely be unhappy, that things with her probably won't have changed. He just wants to be able to tolerate her and not fight in front of his son. He's been very upset and can't bring himself to break up with me because he knows he's letting go of something great. So I've basically had to do it for him. He says this has nothing to do with me and our relationship, and he's not choosing her over me. He's choosing his son. I'm having a very hard time understanding his reasoning. I'm not a parent, but I know you would do anything for your children. But I think he's making the wrong decision here. And not just because I want to be together. My issue is that he knows the relationship with his ex won't be great. They broke up many times over the course of their relationship. They are just not good together. But he thinks she's hit rock bottom and will change. I think she's manipulating him because she only started begging for him back when we got together. Can you provide some dad insight on this?
He is being seduced by the dark side. It's not real. I don't really believe it's about the son. I believe that she's got some kind of grip on him, that he's hoping that she'll change, and he's a moron for believing it. Take this as like getting pulled over for a speeding ticket and let go with a warning.
You go first, because if I go first, I'll destroy his life.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
trying to calm down.
I mean, no disrespect, and I don't mean to trigger people. She got some power pussy, and that's what he wants back. This isn't about his child. This isn't about doing what's best for his child. This is getting back into her pants because he knows what it's like to be a child in a toxic relationship. He doesn't give a fuck about that. He's blinded by the pussy. He's blinded by the pussy. Y'all can argue with me all you want, but that's what the fuck he is. Because the thing about it is, if he spent 14 years, think of how old this child is right now. He spent 14 years on her. She ain't spent a day raising a goddamn thing. He finally decides to move on. Because probably he's thinking, oh, the kinky, nasty shit that I want, I could get from another woman. But he ain't mature enough to tell the other woman the kinky, nasty shit that he wants. And he's
So
using his child as an excuse, like baby mamas and baby daddies do. That's why there's a difference between the baby mama and the baby daddy, and the father of your child and the mother of your child. Y'all don't want to hear me though. There's a difference. And this is why you see so many social media posts with baby mamas and baby. I can always go back to him and get what I want. I can always go back and fuck her. What the heck? If y'all want to still have relations with each other and y'all like this toxic back and forth, just be in a fucking relationship. That's my 2 cents. Go ahead, D-Mac.
first, your mic is sounding a bit off. You're not sounding as clear as you were a couple of moments ago.
Hold on. I'm the queen of having stuff right next to me and finding it. But go ahead and give
So
your.
wait, I gotta do it like this so you can see it. We shall all come to order. To order. Order please in the court. So, sir, I'm going to give you my ruling for this toxic shenanigans that you want to get yourself into. And I want you to make sure you understand the full extent and weight of the sentence I'm going to level. So the fact that you sat here in a good relationship, a woman who firmed up your backside, washed you, cleaned you up, made you shine like a nice new penny,
Shine bright like a
only
diamond.
only to go back and get dirty all over again, sir. I'ma need you to go to hell. That is your sentence. That is your punishment, sir. And you know what you're going to be doing while you're there? You're going to be pushing that boulder right up that hill. And once you get to that pinnacle, it's going to roll right back down. And you're going to have to do it all over again, day in and day out. That is your sentence. That's right. No. I'm like, how you going to do that to a good woman like that? First of all, as far as I'm concerned, you had a good woman. You had one. She literally took you out of your depression. You know how much work and time that was for her? Time that she could have spent having with a good quality man. Do you know how much time that? Hold on, wait a minute. Before you go to hell, we got get your calculators out. Hold on. Hold up.
Oh, shit.
Get
Hold
your
on. Wait a minute.
calculators out.
You know I'll be losing shit. Okay, I found it pretty quickly this time.
So, what was that? About 5 years she had spent with him. So that's 5 times. That's 5 years times about $1,000. What's that total? That's 5,000, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then times that times the 6 hours each and every day she probably had to pull him out of the house. Times that. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
You got the total for me? What's the total?
That's $1.944 million.
We ain't done. We ain't done. Let's count the 30 minutes for 4 days that she had to have sex with him. We going in, honey.
Oh, that brings it up to $3.8 million.
Okay, and then let's time how many times she paid for meals. Let's say a conservative, maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay, We'll add. I'm gonna base this on what I order, and
No,
y'all don't
no.
get me saying that I'm bougie. But if a woman is paying for a meal, it's usually on the more expensive side. And if you think I'm lying, I can do some story times for you. So we'll say you said 3 or 4 times.
Hmm.
That's gonna be roughly $800. That takes it up to $3.888 million.
Okay. Now then, times that about probably what he probably maybe saw his son maybe about maybe like once or twice during the week for maybe about 5 hours, having to deal with the baby mama on top of that. So add that to
Oh,
that.
that's just gonna take that up to $4 million, because I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna downplay where he takes his son to eat, what he feeds his son, what he clothes his son in, because he's sounding very much like he's being taken care of, but he's the same man that'll get on the internet and go, "Women ain't shit. Women, what do you bring to the table?"
I
Evidently,
honestly
your
wasn't.
livelihood, bitch.
I honestly wasn't done. There were a few more categories we had to go through.
Oh, my bad. I just
So you can conservatively round that up to 4 million because we gonna go in deep because we going for them pockets.
he ain't got no pockets. That's the problem.
I know. Because we need to get restitution before he move on to hell.
He ain't got the restitution to pay.
That's all right. We gonna get it one way or the other.
Oh
Whether it
my
be whether
god.
it be from you from your job or from your insurance policy. Take your pick.
Oh, and just to let you all know, we're not gonna have a viewing party tomorrow. Uh Forgiving the amount of videos that are left, we may not have childhood rewind on Sunday, but we gonna have a show on Sunday because we had 54 minutes and there's like 10 videos left.
10 videos.
Oh, there's a slew of videos still left.
Oh,
There's a slew. Hold on. Let's go on to the next video. Let's try to slide at least another one in before. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check this comment. My bad. My bad. I'm just a son. You know what? Shh. Hush. I'm not a floozy like the rest. Jesus, no. If I got an insurance policy, just Google Green Acres. You'll understand me. Here we go.
I've been dating this guy for 3 months. Him and
Sorry.
I'm about to say that's the same clip we just discussed.
Okay, as you guys see, we had something to work with. It wasn't impossible, but what was impossible is for us to grip the motherfucking middle. And that's what he wanted. He wanted us to grip that shit. And I'm telling him, like, you know what? You can do a little swoop to the side. It's still gonna be cute. Okay. So this took us about 1 to 2 hours. You know, we kill shit. Period. So as you see, we're just braiding, doing our thing. Okay, halfway done. So basically, yeah, he's feeling himself. The edges, I did try to attempt the heart, but I think I made a dick. I really think that's a fucking dick on the side of his fucking head. So hopefully he's not wearing that to his birthday party, but period. At the end, it was too.
Y'all is toasty.
First of all,
Y'all
she
is
did that shit on
toasty.
purpose. And please tell me, in what world did that take almost 2 hours with 2 braiders? Because we know how black braiders work. Ain't no talk about how was they gonna grip the middle? What was they gonna grip? The scalp? Was they gonna grip his thoughts? Was they gonna grip his ancestors? Well, what were they gonna grip? Thomas Jefferson, George Washington? What the fuck was they gonna grip off the? Talking about he wanted us to grip the middle. Grip what? Hopes and dreams? What? And she knows she put that dick on the side of his head for a reason and not a season. What the?
Yes.
Okay. Here go the next one.
Unpopular opinion. Ladies, I say this with love. I've seen so many women, for the sake of getting or keeping a man, swear up and down that they're polyamorous, but the truth always comes out when they're no longer the center of attention. It's not fair to any of the parties involved, so if you're not about that life, don't mess with it.
That's just facts.
I've said this 100 times before because I've had women, normally not black women, like the black women who have tried to criticize me, they're basically coons. So let me explain that. But I've had like, oh, you're just saying that to keep the man. And I'm like, baby. In this situation, the roles are reversed. I've had people claim that they're cool, male, female, and non-binary and queer, go, oh yeah, I'm good with da, 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 da," and then it turns into a shit show because I am the person I told them that I was. That I do the things that I told them that I do. And I've had people
I'm
wait.
clutching my chain.
Here's the thing. I have a dear friend that keeps trying to commend me for not getting in my feelings for losing my 2 main accounts on TikTok. I don't give a damn. I'm who I am, and I'm going to do the work that I set out to do, whether I have social media or not. I grew up in a time before social media. I was already invoking
Amen.
change before social media. I already have connections that get me through certain doors without social media. I don't give a damn about social media. I utilize social media to have conversations with people and to educate people. So I'm like, that's not what we're about to do. But here's the thing, baby. If you're in it for the right reasons, there's no questions, there's no nothing. If you're not down with the polyamory lifestyle, and everybody that's involved in polyamory and polygamy, because I'm tired of y'all conflating them. But here's the thing. The 2 biggest rules is honesty. We tell y'all. Y'all try to act like you got scammed because you decided you could come and fuck our brains out and change our minds. When you don't realize we're not controlled by sex. That's not why we are polygamous. That's not why we are polyamorous. It has nothing to do with physical satisfaction. So you could come and bend yourself 67 ways. I don't give a damn. If I already told you I don't feel you, I don't feel you. But go ahead, D-Mac.
Basically, ladies, because it's mostly ladies and some men. Let's not judge. We do got some men who are who get it in their head that they got this good dick that they can just hypnotize people with. Now,
Yeah,
don't
the
get me
dating
wrong.
magic
There are
dick.
some who do have that dickmatizing one. They
Well, we
do
done
have
learned that. We done learned that this week all over Instagram.
it.
That somebody
but
got a magic
But
stick.
darlings, here's the thing. Here's the tea at the end of the day. With these 2 types of people, the polyamorous one and the polygamous one, they are the dudes who literally leave you at the end of the night after the hookup is gone. That's it. They are not here to play games. They're not here to do this, that, and the third. They're here to get what they need to get done and go about the business at the end of the day. That's it.
And also let me be clear. If we have had nothing but a friendship from day one, you decide to come and see me, and you throw that good at me, sorry, not sorry. You throwing it at me consensually. I'm going to partake. It is no different. Then everybody knows I love red velvet cake. Bitch, if you bring a red velvet cake around me and you like, Taz, you want a slice? Yes, bitch, I want a slice. If you know I like the thang and I like the poo-tang and you want to throw either one at me, no strings attached, bitch, I want a slice. And you can't get mad because you said there's no strings attached. Okay, babe. I'm snip, snip, clip, clip. You snip. You said you snip, snip, clip, clip. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cause I know that I got tested. You said you got tested. We done showed each other the things, and we do the damn thing. And then you mad because I'm not gonna make you my main thing? When we both agreed that we went from friends that both of us had an itch that needed to be scratched? Miss me
here's
with this shit.
here's the thing. I'm like, here, ladies. Here's a pro tip. Pro tip. This tip will get you out of a snag in a minute because you'll find out the exact intentions when you hear this. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm giving it out. And whether you want me to or not, it is what it is. If I'm sitting there literally, if you're sitting there literally leading the conversation, leading the conversation, and I'm responding to you in one word answers, I'm not really giving you anything, then that should let you know from the get go where you stand with me.
And my thing is,
That should literally tell you exactly what you need to know when it comes to me and you. Because if you're sitting there like giving me conversation, I'm sitting there answering you back snappy, giving you long, drawn out things, you know where you stand with me. But if I'm sitting there like, sure. No, I get it. Okay.
and if I'm treating you like a younger sibling, first of all, what made you fly coast to coast to coast, then come to me after you give me the cootie cat and go, well, I don't have money to pay my bills. Bitch, why did you travel? You know what? I'm done. What are your final thoughts on the night? We will address the rest of the videos on Sunday night. Saturday, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I have an older brother that's gonna take me out the house. We were gonna go to a relative's comedy show, but she's sick, so my brother just said dress comfortably but cutely. So I don't know what tomorrow's adventures are going to be, but if you've been following me since pre-COVID, y'all know the brother that I'm talking about, and y'all know shenanigans are going to ensue. So we gonna do the damn thing tomorrow. But your final thoughts, D-Mac?
Um, if you're going to sit there and say something and then try to backpedal, just don't say the thing in the first place.
Oh, that is prolific.
Just don't say it. It doesn't make sense. Because if you're going to sit there and say that this happened to you, then backpedal and pussy pop and say, oh, well, no, don't attack this person. You've already rung the bell. The bell cannot be unrung.
You're correct. And let me just add on to this. I need y'all to keep the same energy, the same level of SVU questioning that you have for non-white women that you have for white women. Stop assuming because a white woman cries, she's telling the truth. Because historically, if a white woman can put together a whole production and she's crying and she's the one telling you her story, she's lying. Because let me let y'all into the women code book. We can have some fucked up traumatic shit happen to us. We're going to go to our closest safe space. And I'm saying safe space because it may be one person, it may be 20 people that we all put on a call like, oh my God, this happened to me. And generally, when a woman is violated in a certain way, immediately after the violation, she's not trying to go public. Trust me, I know. Because I was a woman whose violation was made public by other people and dismantled and disseminated because it didn't fit their narrative that they needed at that time. But you know, karma is biting them in the ass, so I ain't even gonna worry about that. But I'm just gonna tell you, if a woman is able to put on a full production, ask some questions and stop reserving the questions for specifically black women. But as always, each one teach one, each one reach one. Like I said, on Sunday, we won't be reviewing Are You Afraid of the Dark? We'll just be going over the last of the videos we had tonight. And there will be no viewing party tomorrow, but still love y'all. Till then.